The gears of the transfer market are starting to turn, and behind the scenes of English football, a quiet and strategic move seems to be in motion. Reports suggest that Newcastle United might be lining up a bold move, one that could completely reshape Eddie Howe's midfield. But what's really behind this potential development? Why has this particular name been drawing so much attention in recent weeks? Stick with us until the end, because what's coming might surprise even the most attentive fans. Before we dive into the full details about the player who could be landing at St. James Park, now's a great time to subscribe to the channel. It really helps our work grow and of course keeps you in the loop of everything happening behind the scenes at Newcastle. The next few weeks could seriously shake up the Premier League, so hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Back to what truly matters. Around a year ago, Newcastle went through a turbulent spell. The temporary exits of Yankuba Minna and Elliot Anderson, paired with the strong rumors of Anthony Gordon moving to Liverpool, left the fan base on edge. But this time, the script might be flipped. With the end of the profit and sustainability rules PSR cycle approaching, Newcastle could now take advantage of the situation by targeting clubs who may be forced to sell key players to balance the books. According to Mark Douglas, reporter for The Eye, Newcastle have their eyes on Aston Villa midfielder Jacob Ramsey. The story, which had quietly circulated back in January when David Ornstein of The Athletic identified Ramsey as a potential target, has gained traction in recent days. What makes this potential move even more intriguing is the financial pressure Aston Villa are under, listed alongside Chelsea as clubs vulnerable to PSR constraints by football finance experts. It's the perfect storm for Newcastle to swoop in with a calculated offer. And here comes the key point. Newcastle are believed to be planning an early bid for Ramsey, specifically to capitalize on Aston Villa's need to generate funds. The 23-year-old ticks all the boxes for Eddie Howe, a left-footed, dynamic midfielder who can operate both as a number 8 and on the left wing. With Joe Willock enduring an injury-ridden and inconsistent season, Ramsey presents a promising upgrade, potentially lifting the squad's quality for the campaign ahead. If you're enjoying the content so far, take a second to subscribe to the channel. We're always bringing you hot news and exclusive analysis on all things Newcastle United. Your subscription helps grow our passionate community of Magpies supporters. It's quick, it's free, and it makes a real difference in keeping you well informed. Despite all the technical and financial advantages that signing Jacob Ramsey could bring, there's a major obstacle: the intra-league rivalry. Mark Douglas notes that even under financial strain, Aston Villa may be reluctant to strengthen a direct Premier League competitor. Selling to a rival is never a straightforward decision, especially when it involves a young, talented player with a rising market value. But Ramsey isn't the only player Newcastle are keeping tabs on. Other names are being monitored in case late window opportunities arise due to PSR pressures. One such name is Morgan Rogers, also from Aston Villa. Although Craig Hope from the Mail has stated that a deal is unlikely, his talent and potential have certainly caught the attention of Newcastle's recruitment team. Another option being mentioned is Chelsea's Noni Madueke, who was previously linked as a possible right-wing addition. And speaking of Chelsea, there's also a young defender who could be back on Newcastle's radar: Josh Etch. The 19-year-old was nearly signed in the last transfer window before renewing his contract with the Blues. His versatility, being able to play both as a centre-back and right-back, makes him a valuable asset should the Magpies reignite their interest. He could join fellow former Chelsea talents Lewis Hall and Tino Livramento on team. It's worth pointing out that all of this information comes from highly reliable sources such as The Eye, journalist David Ornstein of The Athletic, and Craig Hope of the Mail. This adds credibility to the rumors and shows that Newcastle are genuinely alert to opportunities in the market, ready to make smart moves. The potential arrival of Jacob Ramsey, or any other emerging talent, would be a strategic step in the ongoing reshaping of the squad for the upcoming season. So, what do you think? Tune Army. Would Jacob Ramsey be a good fit for Newcastle and take command of our midfield? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's the perfect time. Join our growing community and stay updated on everything happening in the world of the Magpies. This season is going to be huge, and we'll be here to cover it all for you firsthand. See you next time.